Okay, so this is a video about the TCONT724 thermostat and how it functions. Some of the very first thing that we want to go over is just the layout of the actual thermostat. So if you look right here, you've got the actual temperature, 69 degrees. You have your menu button. This is your schedule button. This is where you can change whether you have the system on a program or if you just permanently hold the temperature. This is your mode feature here where you change between off, heat, and cool, and then your fan button. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to put this through into heating and show how that works. So the very first thing is we go to mode right here. We select heat. So we can see that there's actually a couple different options. As you scroll through them, it goes through these options. So off, heat, cool, auto, emergency heat, and off again. So we're going to set it to heat, and we're going to set the temperature to 75 degrees. And when you're done setting your temperature, you just hit done. Now that you've got that completed, you want to make sure that your fan is on auto. You have 3 features on your fan: auto, on, and circulate. Auto runs the fan when the system is operating. On runs the indoor fan constantly. Circulate runs the fan about 15 to 20 minutes out of the hour, every hour, even when the system is not heating or cooling. I recommend that you have your fan on auto for most of the year and maybe use the circulate feature in the event that you are wanting to just circulate a little bit of air throughout your home in the fall or shoulder months, I call them. Fall, spring, when you don't need much heating or cooling. Next is the schedule feature. If you're not a person who likes to have your thermostat scheduled, meaning different temperatures, different times, and automatically change according to those times and temperatures, I recommend using the hold feature. So right now, as long as that says hold in the schedule window, this will hold that 75 degree temperature indefinitely and permanently. However, if we change this to the run, it will run the schedule that is pre-programmed or you have programmed. In this case, we have pre-programmed it to be 62 degrees at this time of day. So just have to make sure that you decide what kind of a setup you want for the thermostat, as far as do you want to schedule or do you not, and run it accordingly. So hold or schedule or run. I recommend hold if you're trying to indefinitely hold the temperature. Always make sure that's set. And you will have to make sure it's hold and then set the temperature and hit done. So now it's holding the temperature of 70 degrees indefinitely. Next, you have your menu. You can actually take and go through the different settings of the thermostat. So you can go into user settings. You can change your schedules here, display, calibrate any sensors that you have connected. You can do different things like that. Wi-Fi, Nexia, service, different things in the menu. Most of the time, though, you're just going to be in this screen right here, and you're going to change between heat and cool and set the temperature accordingly. One last thing I will talk about is the auto feature. Some people find this helpful. The auto feature is used if you're trying to maintain a temperature in your home of between, let's say, 70 degrees and 75. This is helpful. You can set it so that in cooling, that your temperature would be at, let's say, 75 for cooling and 70 for heating. And this would enable you, essentially, to be able to take and leave your home for an extended period of time, and the system would automatically heat up to 70 degrees and cool down to 75. And anything in between, it would just fluctuate, between 70 and 75. Or you could make that 70 and 80. whatever you would like to do. I personally don't ever use the auto feature, but I have some clients who like that, and you can use that auto feature if you choose. Let me know if you have any questions, and if needed, I can walk you through anything over the phone, any questions you have about this thermostat, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Have a great day.